Hello back. Today I would like to present the draft for the first verse of the song. Let me tell you one thing. It was so hard to get this part done, even though it has like the least amount of lyrical content of the whole thing. So, based on the whole content of the song, I thought it was like a great task to find a fitting perspective. So I was constantly thinking like, okay, should I think from the person who wants to end the life, or do I speak from the perspective of a friend or family member or whatever? So this already was like a huge thinking process of its own. Well, I'm still not 100% sure if this fits, but I thought maybe this the most interesting to start off with the affected person who goes for the thing, and then in the second verse basically switching then it switches to the other people, but that's just a plan for now. So then I decided, okay, let's try to put myself in the right mindset, which is a dangerous thing to do, let me tell you that. But of course, it's also a great exercise to create a healthy amount of distance because, yeah, the topic is intense. So I was wondering, okay, how can I describe the whole feeling of melancholy, sadness, whatever drives someone to do something like that? And I also wanted to challenge myself to make it somehow poetic, which is also not easy. I mean, I'm not a professional songwriter or something. So at the end, I decided, okay, let's try to go for alliterations. Now, English is not my mother tongue. I normally speak German. However, Google helps, and you can look up rhyme pages and also dictionaries and so on and so on. I mean, it's not the best what I wrote, but I actually managed to go for really short verses with a somewhat fitting rhyme scheme and including alliterations, all 4 verses. I'm a bit proud of that. So here's what it says. Fear, foreign far, sore, subtle scar, glum guided glee, cloud clinging creed. So what does that mean? Let's start off with the first verse. Fear, foreign far. It's like, for me, how I interpret it, is that there is no fear anymore of committing the thing. Sore, subtle scar is like the moment of embracing the, maybe not embracing, but more like accepting, but in the worst way possible, lean into the acceptance of being not worth anymore, and so on and so on. Glum guided glee. This verse I really had my issues with at the beginning because I couldn't find the right rhyme because I actually wanted to switch it around. Glee guided glum. Actually, that was my first intent, but that doesn't make sense. So glum guided glee makes at least more sense. But again, I'm not a native speaker, so maybe it does make sense. So what I wanted to say with this verse is basically that the lyrical eye, as you would call it, is basically pretending that everything is okay in front of the other people. And cloud clinging Creed, cloud clinging creed. Also an interesting phrase in my opinion. It's like that having creed is normally something which should be manifested in a really grounded way. But especially in this case, when hope is gone and everything, it's more like really loose and airy and almost not existent anymore. So that's why I chose Cloud Clinging Creed to, just give a impression of a really hopeless sort of atmosphere, but still a bit romanticized, but in a unhealthy way. It's like not stating, oh, this is a great thing, but being in this mood and being in this situation actually feels sort of, at least that's what I researched, feels at some point as release. So it's like a really big ambiguous field which I'm trying to cover in this whole thing. But it's a try, and I'm taking this thing pretty serious, so I hope I do justice. So, in total again, fear fine far, so subtle scar, glum guarded glee, cloud clinging creed. That's the first verse. Now, for tomorrow, because I have to go for an appointment now, I will try to learn how to sing it probably, because I have a really specific timbre and texture in mind, but I have to train this. I can't do it like that. But I will give it a try, and I hope I can at least give a somehow okay impression of it. Yeah, that's basically it for today. I hope you don't feel bad that I'm a bit not excited, but a bit like hold it back today. Yeah, because the lyrics are, I'm still excited and still try to get used to the whole thing here on video and so on and so on. So I hope that I will become better in doing that and create a better overall aura than presenting stuff on video like that. Yeah. So far from me, have a nice whatever, and I will come back tomorrow. Bye bye.